In 1985, in Manhattan, a man is watching the news on his TV in his apartment. The US president is speaking about the tensions of the Cold War between Russia and the US. Suddenly, another man attacks him in his apartment. To save his life, he fights back, but the attacker is very agile and powerful. He throws the man out the window, and he dies. His smiley pin falls next to him. The man who was just killed was a superhero known as the Comedian. He had worked for the government. The group he was a part of was made up of superheroes, and with their help, America won World War II. But now, being a superhero is illegal. Most of the superheroes have been killed, and some have been caught and imprisoned. The original group of superheroes was called the Minutemen. But now there is another group called the Watchmen. The Watchmen are the descendants, the children, of the Minutemen. They work in secret. In this world, there is only one superhero who works for the government, possesses infinite power, and his name is Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan also has a girlfriend named Lori Jupiter, who has superhuman powers. There is another superhero, 45 years old, named Rorschach. He is still working, but in hiding from the government, because being a superhero and helping the world is now considered illegal. When he learns that the Comedian has been killed, he goes to the home of a man named Moloch, who used to do bad things. He asks Moloch who killed the Comedian. Moloch tells him that the previous night, the Comedian came to him and said his name was on a list, but he didn't understand what he meant. Meanwhile, we see Dr. Manhattan with his girlfriend Lori. But this isn't the real Dr. Manhattan. He has made many clones of himself, and this is one of them. When Lori finds out, she confronts him, asking, "Don't you even have time for me?" He says he is working on a huge project that, once complete, will solve the world's electricity problems forever. This project, this device, will help humanity. Lori leaves, and Dr. Manhattan goes to a press conference. A reporter alleges that all of his former girlfriends died from a disease, and that anyone who comes into contact with him gets sick. Dr. Manhattan says there's no truth to it and that they must have already been sick. Then, a reporter who used to be Dr. Manhattan's girlfriend arrives and says that she is also sick and will die soon. All the reporters start questioning him, and Dr. Manhattan feels guilty. He believes he is responsible for the deaths of these innocent people. He teleports himself from Earth to Mars, where he feels very sad and alone. The story flashes back to when Dr. Manhattan was a normal human named John Osterman. He was a physicist who conducted many different energy experiments in a special room. One day, he forgets his wristwatch in the room. When he goes back for it, his colleagues unknowingly start the energy test. They don't know John is inside the chamber. Although he asks them to let him out, the machine cannot be stopped, and the door cannot be opened, because if it opens, everyone could die from the radiation. In that room, a huge amount of energy falls on him. He has only his watch in his hand, and his whole body is incinerated. Everyone thinks he's dead. But in the next moment, his body is reformed by waves of electricity. He becomes completely blue. He has changed, and now he has different kinds of powers. In his anger, he kills all his colleagues. The story returns to the present. The US president goes to Adrian, who was once a superhero himself but is now retired. Everyone knows he was a superhero, but now he's a very big businessman. The president tells Adrian that if a war breaks out between Russia and the US, the whole world will be destroyed, and he has to stop it. As they are talking, a man comes and starts shooting at them. Adrian is still very fast and manages to subdue him. But before Adrian can ask who wants to kill the retired superheroes, the man kills himself. On the other side, we see Rorschach, who goes to Moloch's house again to ask him who wants to kill the superheroes. But he finds that Moloch has already been killed. The police are outside and announce that they know Rorschach is inside and that he killed Moloch. Rorschach realizes he has been framed. He tries to escape, but the police are too many, and they catch him and put him in jail.